Hey guys, what is going on? It's TK and welcome back to another blueprint video. On today's video, I'm gonna show you the purpose of super miners in Clash of Clans, but in the clan capital area of this game. So without any further ado, let's just dive in and see where it belongs. And here we are on Dragon Cliff, the hardest and I would say most annoying district for a lot of people. But what we're gonna do is hit it with super miner and frost spell. As you can see, you want to frost the major defenses and if there are some dragons around it, and then I like to take a few barbarians and not just mass miners, just to take out a few buildings, trash buildings, defenses, anything in the early on, and then I like to go in with a few miners on each side of entrances. That all depends on the base, guys, and today I'm showing you actually three different dragon cliffs. This is the default dragon cliff, they have not changed anything, so we're going to showcase how to take it down just like that. And you can see I'm dropping these miners on different angles and areas because two of them are enough to take down a building, go back down and move forward. And all these defenses, especially the post of these dragons, like the dragon post, they are just so slow, guys. They are so slow to kind of start to damage, but the miners are already down. So that's how you can use the super miners in clan capital, and it's finally revealed what is the purpose of this troop. But of course, this is in clan capital. Maybe I'll find a way to use it in home village too. But guys, I mean, look at this. We have so many miners, and these miners are going so fast and strong. And around 50% of the base is already gone. We are going to lose some miners, of course, to this capital because it has a lot of HP. So one of the ways you can actually defend the strategy on your dragon cliff is to put a very early district hall, basically, to kind of make sure the miners stay at the same place. But let's go to the next hit, see what we can. And here we are on the next hit. We have still few dragons, but look, 2 frost spell. You don't really need to frost a single inferno, so what you need to do is to frost the dragons right next to their posts. And then these dragons, one thing they are going to be able to do is just move to your barbarian. I have one barbarian here to pull the dragon, because once the miners go down, if you have all the miners going down at the same time, guys, the dragons will fully forget the miners and target your barbarian that is completely the other side of the base. So they will completely leave your miners and never even come back, and by the time they're going to come back, your miners already destroyed the whole base. That is the point of these super miners, but they need to all go down under the ground at the same time. Something that could happen, it happened a few times for me, but yeah, look at the power. I don't think I lost once like a miner in the second attack here. And well, you can see we're just ignoring the dragons. That's how good this strategy is on Dragon Cliff. If your clan just doesn't like Dragon Cliff and no one's hitting it like my clan, you are the one to go in and finish these bases off with super miners. Let's go to the next hit and see the other Dragon Cliffs. And here we are on the next base. This is a lot more, I would say, defendable against miners. And you might be saying, how? This base has everything together. You can frost everything really nice. But yeah, that's the thing, guys. If you frost everything really nice, well, your miners are really not traveling much. The miners are staying in one place, which means if there is a lot of splash, they will go down if you invested a lot of them on the same area. So I'm thinking of kind of spreading them out like a line, so they are different in different areas. If there is too many splash damage, they can still die, but you still have a lot more group. But you can see now when they go down, they come back instantly. So that means the dragon posts are there to damage you. Look at these dragons. On the last attack, it wasn't like this. They couldn't like kind of be the same speed as the super miners. They would travel longer. But now, because they're not traveling as much, and you just saw the dragons went to my barbarians when all the miners went down. That is a good thing. But you are seeing I kind of spread them out, so that way the dragons, if they're going to take a few of them out, at least I have a few of them on another side of the base. That's how, if the base is compact, you can still manage to move through. I know it's easy to frost, but don't forget, your miners are keep going down and coming up at the same area. You can easily lose them really easily to 2 super dragons and a bomb tower. Simple as that. They don't have as much HP as you think, but I mean, we still got a lot of value even though the base was compact. So let's go to the next hit, see if we can finish this in 2 shots. We're here on the next hit. I have more barbarians just to, you know, kind of get through a few walls, or you can have some rams. You can always do some cleanup with the minions as well if you see it's, you know, worth it to take it. I'm just opening up some walls, but here look at this frost. You never want to have those 2 dragon posts together. This was not the best, you know, perfect dragon cliff base, but I wanted to showcase that this is such a base that could be annoying for you if you don't, you know, if you just spam your, you know, all your miners with one finger in one area. They would die. They would simply die. That's why spread them out. Simple as that. We're gonna go in, of course, to the next hit, which actually the next one is a bit better designed, the dragon cliff. So, you know, you can see the power of this strategy mostly on that base. But look, these dragons have no chance of defending these miners. Like, this is the best troop to use on Dragon Cliff and get these easy 2-shot attacks. Here we are on the next hit. I'm just looking around. I have the same army because I don't really need to change it, but we have only 2 frostbill. There is 2 dragon posts. Of course, you want to go and frost them because then they literally cannot move. 1 miner on the top side is enough for that whole side. 1 miner on the lower side, and this is why I'm spreading the miners more into the base. Like, you've not seen me do this much of a separation because we have such a huge base left with no pathing. So this way around, and sorry if there was a noise in the mic, there is just, you know, some people outside of my house, but don't worry about that. Now these miners kind of gathered through with each other. You need a few of them on single infernos, you know, all those blast bows, because they have a lot more HP and they can do some more, you know, waiting time on your miner. Now you can see everything is kind of gathering with each other on the top side. This way around, we have much more power to get through these dragon cliffs and dragon posts, and then run back around and finish on the single inferno. I didn't want to go straight into the single because there could be more zap traps. There was already 4 dragons on the single inferno. That just basically is super risky. But look at these zaps. Always keep your zap in case there is a building left that is 1 shot. You can take that out, or a dragon that is just super annoying, you can zap it. But guys, it was a maxed dragon cliff, and you can see how many super miners we still have. And don't forget, they're still with bombs, so even if they die, they can still take out the defense. And that's it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, liked it, and come back for the next one. See you soon. Peace.